And I'm the author of my film Kurent, which is based on my childhood. In Slovenia there is this tradition called pustovanje, where every beginning of spring people dress up in costumes, in very scary costumes, and they parade around the town to scare away the winter. And as a kid this was one of my favorite events in the year, because as a introverted and maybe a bit more quiet kid, this was one of the great moments for me to talk with people and to hang out and to feel connected with the world around me. And the name Kurent comes from the name of the most famous costume in Slovenia, which was one of the most specific ones with big horns and masks and woolen dress. But the whole film has all of the variation of costumes in Slovenia.
Okay, so my thing is meaning experimental, and it's basically what the name says, because it's a film inside a film, and the first part is just something very abstract, mixed with the interviews that I got later when I showed that abstract part to people and asked them what meaning they saw in it. And then that's the first part of it, and the second part is basically explaining the first part. The reason why I did it is because I think that art is a form of expression, and as an overthinker I think that we maybe complicate our lives with giving meaning to stuff that maybe don't have to have it. So I wanted to experiment with making something meaningless and asking people what does it mean, and the result, which you can see in the movie, is that people actually saw very similar things even though it was nothing.
My film is about a clown that performs some tricks, and the audience really hates that tricks. So he prepares this final trick that will try to convince the audience. And the idea came from the idea that basically the audience, or like the people, really want more from the artist, and the artist has to really push themselves, or even like hurt in some way themselves, to convince the audience what they want.